Check out this stunning video showing a massive crowd that came out for a rabbi's funeral in Brooklyn. As you can imagine, the police showed up, but they didn't arrest anyone. However, the gathering is sparking major outrage between the mayor and members of the Jewish community. Eyewitness News reporter Candace McCowan is live in Williamsburg with the latest. Good morning, Candace.
Tony, good morning to you. There is backlash from that gathering, but a lot more backlash from the mayor's response to that gathering. This all starting with that gathering of people, hundreds of people out here on Bedford Avenue. Now, this was the scene last night outside of this synagogue. This was the processional after a funeral for a rabbi who reportedly died from coronavirus complications. Hundreds of people were in the streets. NYPD was also there. And remember, up until this point, they said that they were here to educate and not ticket. There were several people with masks, but also many without masks on. The gathering obviously not allowed under the governor's executive order. And Mayor de Blasio tweeting that what happened here was unacceptable, going on to tweet that this will not be tolerated and that he has instructed the NYPD to proceed immediately to summons or even arrest those who gather in large groups. This moment has been building for weeks with reports of underground small classes in yeshivas and some synagogues still open. The mayor responding to those reports before this funeral.
I had a conference call with key Jewish leaders around the city, and there was tremendous support on that call for shutting down, and it was painful, obviously, for people, but for shutting down shuls, shutting down all sorts of community gatherings. And I think the leadership of the Jewish community, the rabbinical leadership, have been absolutely united in saying all of that has to change. And I've seen a whole lot of adherence to that.
Well, in response to the mayor's tweets about the funeral, the synagogue saying in a statement that they thought the procession would be in accordance with the rules, apologizing, but saying that it hurts that this led to singling out the Jewish community, going on to say that it wasn't ill intention. Well, the mayor is receiving a lot of backlash, a lot of anger about his tweets about arresting and ticketing the Jewish community during these funeral gatherings. The Orthodox Jewish Public Affairs Council asking where was the mayor and where was the NYPD yesterday during that flyover, when they say that hundreds gathered to watch that flyover, saying that it's not Hasidism, so there were no tweets.